How to buy a classic Chrysler. Vintage car seekers young and old can appreciate the history and character that owning a classic car brings, but knowing how to buy a classic Chrysler for those looking for one can be a challenging endeavor. You will have to make decisions such as model, year, how far away you are willing to purchase the car from, as well as how much you are willing to spend on the vehicle. Steps. 1. Know the details behind classic Chrysler vehicles before you begin your search. The original Chryslers were made in 1924, and they were a 6-cylinder automobile. The 4-cylinder model was introduced in 1925. Use the map of Chrysler vehicles by year at. 2. Try a local search for a classic Chrysler by looking at the newspaper classifieds. There you can start in the personal classifieds section and then move on to the dealer advertisements. The benefit to purchasing locally is that you don't have to pay the added cost of shipment or delivery. 3. Buy a regional vehicle trader publication at convenience stores or gas stations as an alternative means to finding a classic Chrysler in your area. The magazines are typically located by the store entrance. 4. Look nationally and internationally for a classic Chrysler by surfing the internet. Try oldride.com at. 5. Try running a Chrysler search at Fossil Carscom. 6. Narrow your selection down to one vehicle or a small handful to do further research. 7. Refer to the online version or a hard copy of the Kelley Blue Book to determine the vehicle valuation of the Chrysler that you are considering. This pricing will give you a good starting point as you begin negotiations with the seller. 8. Contact the seller and iron out a price. Since you already know the approximate value, give a fair price that is slightly under book value, while at the same time knocking down price depending on the condition of the vehicle. 9. Settle on how, after purchasing a classic Chrysler, it will make its way to you. Determine if the seller is going to have it shipped to you, if he or she is going to deliver it, if you have to have someone drive you to pick it up, or if you will fly to that person's location and drive it home. 10. Discuss payment and wrap up the transaction. 11. Finished. Tips. Speak with your insurance agent prior to purchase to determine how adding this classic Chrysler vehicle to your household will increase your payments. Also discuss under whose insurance the vehicle falls while it is in transit.